Oh boy. Y con eso, mi queso. That is right. It's your boy, Okami Saw Stitch. EXP 626. Back at it. Like a bad habit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here for the state of play. Ghost of Tsushima. And if you're wondering, whatever happened to Assassin's Creed Shadows? This. This is what happened to that. So that's gonna be the big shtick. Sony has 20-ish minutes of presentation for this new game that is supposed to be the one that actually made that Assassin's Creed dream in Japan realized. Now we're going into the second generation of that, and that is damn exciting. Been keeping an eye on Death Stranding. Apparently that game's pretty good too. He made it work out this time. That's all I'm saying. But hey, let's check it out. Sucker Punch, infamous, goated, one of the legends. My glasses are dirty AF. Hello, everyone. Are we lagging? What?
Ghost of Tsushima was an honor to be a part of.
Oh yeah, because we're streaming.
Today, Nate and I get to share more about our next game, Ghost of Yotei.
Yotei.
We'll be sharing how we've crafted the game around exploration while keeping Matsu's tale of vengeance front and center. We'll also talk about ghost combat and how it's evolved.
That's
and
on me.
We'll introduce for the first time some new special modes of play. Well, let's start things off first by talking about a Japanese folk legend.
Let's go.
The Onryo.
Onryo. Isn't that a freaking like a clan of people? Yeah. Onryo.
The people of Ezo believe Atsu is an Onryo,
As
a
a
wrathful ghost bent on revenge. And they're half right. Atsu doesn't care if she lives or dies, so long as she can punish the Yotei Six.
Yotei sick.
Who slaughtered her family.
Oh my god, we're getting Kill Bill.
After 16 years in the cell, she's returned home to put their spirits to rest.
That's why you don't put your chopstick standing up in the food.
Memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button, you can experience those cherished times.
Okay. Dual layered seasonings. This is that thing that Ratchet and Clank the Rift Apart was trying to pull off. Now it's happening like on the dot.
Pain that pushes her forward. Hunting down the Yotei Six,
Interesting to see how much necessary that
she'll face 1,000
that is going to be, that mechanic is going to be.
relentless, and with each victory, the ghost story around her grows.
Yeah. Oh, the names of the six. Yeah, that's so badass. It's Kill Bill, dude. It's Kill Bill, and I'm fucking down with that. I love Kill Bill. In Japan.
Ghost of Yotei focuses on player freedom more than any game Sucker Punch has ever made.
Player freedom.
But it's also a game that at its heart is inspired by so many of our favorite wandering samurai films. So let's start off by talking about exploration at the edge of Japan. We all have different
beautiful.
profiles, so we
It's so
set
fucking
out
beautiful.
an open world game that lets you drive your own experiences. Whether that's your curiosity to wander, your thirst for combat, or a deep desire to stay focused on the story.
3 things.
As you explore,
Not every
there's an
fucking
underlying
stupid ass
theme
shit to
that
do
invites you to new adventures and
so you
new
can
areas.
fucking farm and experience shit.
If you interrogate an
Grow
enemy,
experience
you
points.
need to ask about the Oni. You could uncover a landscape scarred by fire with more bold samurai-like enemies to fight.
Oh,
and
damn.
abilities for Atsu to learn.
Damn. Okay.
Or do you ask about the kitsune? Might lead you to an area filled with snow and deception, enemies that ambush you.
Oh, Shinobis.
Atsu
Okay.
draws cards for each clue to keep track of all available adventures. The more you play, the more the game
3,
unfolds for you.
15. 15
As you
times
make
2,
progress
17.
against the Yotei 6 her legend as the on-rail grows. It's her.
Hey. Oh,
As you
shit.
go up, drawing the attention of deadlier foes.
It's fucking badass. It's her. Oh my god, this fucking game is sick.
I'm looking for some old friends. The Otei 6.
Show her the door.
Door.
There is a hefty price on Atsu's head. Now, Atsu can also hunt down her own bounties that bring her all around the land. This is a lucrative way to make
That's so fucking cool.
her vengeance quest.
Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking cool. Because it's like drawn in that style. It is that universe being just, this is your world, man. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, that's so cool. It sells the idea of like, this isn't just a fucking slapped on Google Map Japan. This is a point in time. This is what these people kind of went through, and you're interacting in a sick. You're interacting in as somebody who has weight. Their actions do something in this universe. You're not just fucking running around like looking for stupid ass waypoints to kill the same castle and over again.
Are altars of reflection. Finding one inspires Atsu and unlocks a new ability to help her on the journey ahead. They are
Parry,
free to find on their
square,
own,
or
but
triangle.
For a quicker route, you can always buy a travel from the cartographer.
Shit. God, this is so good.
Ghost of Yotei isn't going to rush you through anything. You can choose what motivates you most. But we think the best way to play is to simply pull out your spyglass, find something interesting on the horizon, and enjoy the ride. That's right.
Flower streams will give out 2 boost. Oh, flower streams. Got it. Those guys right there. So you can see the power of the PS5. It's just
The lands around Yotei are vast. It's not about checking it all off, it's about engaging in the content that gets you excited. Embrace that curiosity and let the wind guide you on your hunt.
mastering the blade.
Ezo is a dangerous place. Atsu always wields a weapon. As for which, that's up to you. Will you choose
So-
a katana, spear, a surigama, odachi, or dual swords? Each is uniquely effective against a particular enemy and has their own set of upgrades to discover and master.
Land sighting banners.
Le tigre.
Let's see how she uses these weapons in the field. Searching for leads on Lord Saito.
This is our soil. Our soldiers needed more to free you.
Free us. Ilokichi steals our crops while our families starve.
Atsu's no samurai or ninja. No, she's a lone wolf mercenary.
She's a beast.
Every advantage, every dirty trick to win a fight.
Dual wielding. She's dual wielding.
Combat has the feel of a classic samurai movie.
Fuck! Oh my god, that was smooth. That was smooth. That was so fucking smooth.
If an enemy swings hard, Atsu can lose her weapon. But if she's quick, she can disarm them. Choose the right weapon for the job. To fight a
His
massive
pole.
enemy, her huge Odachi blade
Oh, okay.
is best.
This fucking strap. Okay, obviously it wouldn't work out like that, but yeah, this is a video game. Let's go. That's so cool. So it's like two things I look at the most into are just the animations, just the keyframes of like what the attacks are, and if they're believable or if they're like smooth or they feel they have a sense of fluidity, because that's the way
But ranged
of the
weapons
sword, then that's what sells me the most on these things. Because we're learning.
thrown weapons like kunai, bombs, or even blinding powder can give Atsu an edge. When enemies switch weapons, you'll have to adapt.
Let's go.
All swords are best against spears.
Because of distraction, yeah. Shit. Butairo.
What you know about Saito?
Atsu doesn't always fight alone.
Hey yo,
She'll meet several allies on her
it's your boy.
including
Okami-san.
mysterious wolf.
Let's go. Wolves are so in, bro. Wolves are so in. Oof. That's awesome.
Atsuki set up camp under the stars of Ezo,
Ezio, got it.
but she's not always alone.
Hey, friend. Traveling peddler?
Wow,
What are
it's a
you
guy.
selling?
A mask said to be cursed with the unpredictable nature of its previous owner.
Camping under the stars is a great way to rest
Uh-huh.
up, play your shamisen, or cook to ready for a fight.
Shut the fuck up. They're
It's
cooking.
also
They're
designed to
cooking.
help bring important characters and upgrades straight to you. In fact, in place of the journal menu from Ghost of Tsushima, we've opted for a more character-driven way of managing
Wolfpack,
allies
sick.
and vendors you meet in Ezo. Over time, Atsu grows.
Oh my
into a
god, it's more like a social experience.
Here, you
So
keep track
again,
of
this is
weapons
goes
and
into the idea
weapons
of like
and
you're not
weapons
just
and
creating a
weapons
fucking
and
like a Google Map pasted place to explore. You're building a universe where you interact with the people, where you become one of the people, and your story matters. Your actions matter. The story matters because you're flowing through it as this life. Come on, man. Fucking Assassin's Creed, man. I mean, sorry, Ubisoft.
While exploring Ezo, you'll discover all sorts of new armor, charms, and gear. Perfect for building up Atsu around
Sick.
your chosen playstyle. Are you stealth, ranged, or melee focused? Find and combine the pieces that are just right for you. And of course, customize the look of your armor and weapons to make sure that your
Ogre?
version of Atsu looks and fights just the way you want.
Yeah. My little rodent guy from Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, that's why it freaking comes out wrong. Damn, I fucked up.
The score
Oh.
of Ghost of Yotei
Ah, dude,
is
I
incredibly
dude,
special
dude,
to us.
dude, I need to buy a shamisen.
Our amazing composer, Toma Otoa, has created a mashup of Eastern instrumentation with Western flavors, brought to life through an exciting collaboration of many talented artists.
こうダウンビートまで
If you like what you heard, we're releasing 2 tracks featured in today's State of Play on your favorite streaming service immediately after the show.
Synergy. Okay. Synergy. Sick.
The digital photography community for Ghost of Tsushima is
It's your favorite mode.
We're happy to have photo mode back in Ghost of Yotei and look forward to seeing photos from your journey.
A male or bear in the woods? Not an actual bear. That's not how a bear would.
We want playing through Ghost of Yotei to feel like stepping inside of your favorite classic samurai films. So, from the beginning of the game, we're
Samurai
having
cinema.
a full Japanese voice track with full lip sync that you can play with subtitles.
Let's fucking go.
誰だってね
Oi. Choto. Kirimi no.
生きてたんだ
Oh. The snake.
狼の姫
Oh.
一人の子
Oh. Princess Mononoke? Oh.
また会えたね刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。熱だ。
Heat.
To take the feeling of
Fire.
stepping into a classic samurai cinema experience one step further, we are honored to once again partner with acclaimed director Akira Kurosawa's estate for Kurosawa Mode,
Oh, Kurosawa
which
mode.
emulates his classic black and white films.
Audio filter increase. So if we ever finish playing Ghost of Tsushima on PS5, I guess we play it in in this mode, cause it like, oh my god, it's so good.
For Ghost of Yotei, we wanted to celebrate 2 other influential directors who have had an impact on the genre as a whole. First, we've partnered with Takashi Miike,
13
director of
Assassins.
13
Ooh.
Assassins, for a mode that puts the camera closer during combat for a more intense, raw experience, along with increased movement and blood splatter. And lastly, we've partnered with
Save it!
director of Samurai Shooter, Shinichiro
This is an anime, people.
Turn this mode on to listen to some of
Oh,
the
shut up.
5 tracks directed by Watanabe.
Son of a bitch. Let's fucking go. They really said, oh, so you like some rap, huh? Sanskrit, let me show you what we got. Watanabe? This is an interesting point in time for us, because again, we've been talking about how Sony has been like monopolizing anime, music, and all this stuff, but we're seeing the fruits of that form,
So many
right?
ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you play, here's one way to experience Ghost of Yotei that is sure to be special.
The collector's edition. Oh, with the controller. Yeah, Benda. No le digan así. Sheesh. A white controller, and a console with the disc drive. No freaking way. Limited edition console, but it's not a PS5 Pro, right? Wait, what?
Today, you've got a glimpse into
Oh, that was
Ozzy's
fast.
hunt for the Yotei 6. Forge your own path while discovering the secrets of Ezo. To survive, you'll need to master a variety of weapons, using lethal precision to overcome the odds and take revenge as the Onryo.
Onryo.
Ghost of Yotei comes out on October 2nd.
Oreo.
Thank you so much for watching.
October 2nd. 420, baby. Yeah. That is Ghosts of Yotei. And that's how we do, man. Let's see. Incredible. October 2nd, 2025. Yep. Yup. 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 Oh, I have the controller.
16 years in the South.
16 years in the South.
Spirits to rest.
She's like 26. I don't know. 7, 16, 21. 21. Sony. PlayStation.
It's warm memories of her family that propel her forward. When Atsu returns to her childhood home, with the push of a button,
When
you can experience those cherished times.
we saw PlayStation and Sony released their business plans about going full into this live action service craze, let's call it the fever. We saw them really focus on stupidity. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The idea that we took everything from the PS4 generation, like all that momentum, all that energy, all that like that downness to be part of the ecosystem. And then we took all that shit and we're like, oh, let's just fucking make money. And we all saw through it because nobody asked for that. Nobody was looking for more Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact or what's the other one? Not Nier Automata. Nikkei, Goddess of whatever. And why I completely understand why they would love to have one of those. It was a betrayal to say that fuck everything that we've done in these past decade. We're just gonna forget about what made us us, and we're gonna start selling out. And that's the worst, man. I feel like that is the worst thing to ever happen to a person. The moment that you are solely dependent on this certain validation or this certain like necessity, that you lose yourself in pursuit of something that you think you're missing, but you lose, I think, I believe a lot more in your pursuit of following this greed, right? Because when you see things like this, when I see things like this, I see there's still a company in there that remembers who they are, that maybe they've been lucky enough to keep themselves under the radar, but they've been doing so well that Sucker Punch, the developers, are able to not necessarily be the Last of Us developers, but they're so good that we look at them with respect and we admire what they've done, and we're excited for that future, what's going to happen. So it's kind of like emotional, man. Like I see all this and I get emotional because for the longest time we've been seeing how the gamers have been giving up on the industry, and like there's no way to make this work without the investment of the players, right? Like obviously there's no way, and none of this happens without the assimilation of power. And what I mean from that is that Sony has been out there putting in the work of getting contracts for the Japanese industries and anime and like streaming services, and everything that they've been putting out there has not necessarily just been like shitting things out. They're doing something with it. I look at Microsoft and I see how they bought out Activision. They bought out all these fucking Tango Games Works, who they immediately just fired or whatever. And like that's such a fucking annoying place to be, because you just see all this greed and this conglomerate bullshit just trying to buy up whatever they can, the competition. So the and the ones who lose are the gamers, and the gamers for the longest time have been saying, like, you know what, we're done. Like we're just gonna go play repo, we're gonna go play all these indie developed games, because fuck this is not our future, this is not what we asked for, this is not what we've been investing our times, our efforts, our experiences, our emotions, our investment in these stories, just so you can fucking do a 360 and try to make money off of live service games. But then I see this, and I see the beauty, and I see a team really putting art
The lands around Yotei are vast.
and that means everything to me, man.
Not about checking it all off. It's
It's
about
just so
the content that gives you
over these conglomerates
embrace that.
getting all dick hard just because they see that people actually like something, and to take that love and to shit all over it and just fucking extort it is what I cannot stand about this world, this generation. So I don't know how much time we have left for something like this to keep on existing, but I see history, I see passion, I see a future with this, and like we don't know how sustainable this type of universe is. We saw how much Spider-Man 2 cost just to fucking make, and again, that might have been a spruce of like ambitious greed or whatever, but these things can exist if there are if we're on the same page that, yeah, okay, let's do this together. Yes, we're gonna drop all the dumbass money on this shit. We're gonna buy the fucking PS5 special editions, and we're gonna hope that you don't go fucking potato in 5 years. Like, that's what it is. Because now I drive out to GameStop, I pre-order my game physical, and I just never think about it again. And that is where we're at right now. If this was anything else, I don't think I'd even be considering driving out to buy a game. So it's such a crazy place that we're in terms of just what we want to be with this future, right? I see the consoles, I see the fucking players out there trying to make all the technology, all the AI, and then I see them just shit all over whatever products out, and it's like, well, what is the point? So, thankfully, Sucker Punch, getting that juice, putting in that sauce, that flavor, that emotion, that drive. Ghost of Tsushima was one of the best games of that time. I think it really just felt different. It had heart to it. I want to replay it again just because it's just so we can see what story, narrative experience or mindset they had at that point, and kind of going from there, if it even sticks like more than Assassin's Creed or whatever. But Tsushima came out, and the first thing that came to my mind, or that I think most of us thought, were, okay, Assassin's Creed, what are you gonna do? And that happened, and I dropped 300 something on the fucking collector's edition, and I don't say I regret it because I have it displayed, but it's like, I just even investing in that just gives me like disappointment. Like I essentially paid $300 for a hostage exchange situation where I said, I will take this product because I want the physical, but fuck your game. And that's what happened, man. And I think that's why that one kind of hit me the most, because it really sucks that we see these corporations really be the thing that we believe they could be, and they take that and they shit all over the bed with it. And honestly, such is human nature, right? Ambition gets the best of all of us. Icarus lost his life because he flew too close to the sun, but show some respect, man. Show some restraint and show some wisdom, because if you do, this could be you. And we'll see. We'll keep an eye on it. I don't know if this is gonna sell more than Death Stranding 2. I don't know how it's gonna do compared to a Last of Us. I don't know if there is a new generation of gamers that still believe in PlayStation, or if there is a old school guard of gamers who will actually encourage others to try to invest in something more like this, because the alternative would be more live service games. And I, for one, am good on that. Do I believe that someone out there or PlayStation can't make a damn good live service game? Of course not. Anybody can make something beautiful if their heart is in the right place. But it's, I don't have a lifestyle that wants that, and I don't think most of us right now in this era of like disaster and let's call it anxiety want more jobs to do. We don't want another life to spend our lives in. We don't want another, at least I don't necessarily want another universe to be immersed in. I'm already semi like bothered by how much Zenless Zero asks of me, but it's, I do it because I love the game, and that's just a me thing. So it's gonna have to be that for every single freaking title that comes out now, because that's just the way things are, until we can get to a point where we look back and we go like, you know what, they've been doing the right job, they've been putting in the effort, their heart, their soul, their spirit. This shit right here, their spirit is in the right place, and we can learn to trust again. So with that being said, let me know what you think. This is one of those games that it's gonna be like hit or miss, hit or break. I think there's gonna be a 2 times multiplier for the fact that Assassin's Creed Shadows did so poorly. I think there's gonna be a bigger push for people to be like, oh, let's go to that game, just to kind of make a point. And as rude as that sounds, I hope it happens. I hope we make a point as gamers to be like, no, this is what we want, right? Like, none of that, none of that bullshit Ubisoft, just like dragging out the gameplay sake just to drag out the gameplay. Like, we're here for a reason. We're all here to enjoy this moment. Let's actually do something beautiful. So, and the little bear in the corner. That bear will eat you. Do not believe Disney. So, with all that being said, it's been your boy, EXP 606 Stitch. Back at it, like a bad habit. Telling Sony, I believe in this. I believe in Sucker Punch. There's studios out there that really have the dream. It's your responsibility. It's your gift to pick them up and put them in a safe place. Inspire them, create them, help them be what they can be. And then you'll get your money. Just put a little time and effort first, yeah? But until then, your boy's got to go watch his boy, Clark Kent. I mean, Superman. That's right, baby. Superman 3D IMAX, less than an hour. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go. I still got a concert thingy I have to go to afterwards, so I might be home late, but I will do my darn best to come back with a Superman review thingy-majiggy. So I'm gonna touch base with the homeboy Sunny Set, and we're gonna see how we're gonna do that one. But definitely look forward to something cool. If anything, EXP 606 Assassin Alchemist, we'll have that for you ready to go. But until then, it's been nice. I've had fun. Again, this did something to me. This brought back like a piece of humanity back into my soul. Like I honestly was not too. I was trying not to get too excited about this, just because of how disappointing things have been as of late. But they put a wolf. They put a wolf in for your boy. Come on. They love me. And I love you too. But until then, hasta la próxima. Ya. Mátane. Samurai Champloo!
There's so many ways to make your Ghost of Yotei playthrough your own. But no matter how you